Yeah.
Oh, I was going to ask, how's the build quality on that? Like, I assume it's
so
pretty
far, so
good.
There was, yeah,
Hinge
there was
feel
like,
good.
well, so that was the thing, right? Is that the first batch had some like cosmetic, and it was cosmetic for all but like a very tiny subset of people who even had the issue, which was already a small subset, right? So like a very small number of people actually had their hinges cracked. From there, a slightly larger number of people had cosmetic hairline, like it's just like a little cosmetic thing. Like,
Okay.
as part of the mold, like the injection molding process.
Right.
It was like a little line from where the two sides. It's because the plastic has to go around the hinge,
Right.
and then when the plastic like heats up and fuses, there was like a little line that looks like a crack,
Yeah.
but it's not. And like AYN went on the Discord and was like, "Listen, here's some internal documentation and stuff that shows that we're not just like bullshitting
Flying.
you."
Yeah.
Yeah. Like here's some simulations of the like molding process and everything that they had to like pull internal documents and be like, "Look, it's fine." So
Yeah.
I trust them. I trust them.
I mean, if they're doing that, then they're obviously at least trying. So if they have a problem, they're likely to be a company that would be like, okay, let's replace it, and then yours will replace it. Kind of thing.
Double Axe. You should take a look at that.
Which color was it?
Red.
Red. Okay. I missed it. I was
The item
trying
in
to
the chest.
Yes, I missed looking at it because I was too busy trying to figure out how to get to the next zone because there's so many little things.
Okay. Well, go take a look at it.
Let's see. Oh, double X. Rate plus 12%. That's crazy.
It's pretty good. Now, so to again, we're gonna back up.
Yeah.
How much is the Thor? It has increased in price
That's about right.
because of the RAM stuff. If you like, the price won't increase if you place your pre-order now,
Yeah.
but it
will
will
likely
increase after batch 4.
Yeah.
Currently, if you want the exact same model I have, which is the Pro, which the Pro is perfect for emulating anything you could ever want to emulate outside of like PS4 or higher, right?
Right.
With like occasionally you'd want to like run a PC game.
Yeah.
Then that's the Pro models where it's at $370.
Man, that's pretty good.
Now,
It is.
if you want to go all the way, you want to go all the way and be like, I'm gonna get rid of my Steam Deck, and I'm gonna never need it again. And like this is just gonna run everything if I'm ever away from my computer. Then you could go for the max. That's $450.
That would be a sell.
450, and this thing has 16 gigs of RAM and a terabyte of internal storage, so you don't even need to buy an SD card.
That is kind of a lot.
So it's a good deal. I just didn't feel like going for the max at the time. There you go. That's where.
Finally.
So yeah, I mean, so but also if you're not like, oh, I need to play DS and 3DS games. Like, I'm here to play DS and 3DS games. You could also just go for the like probably the most powerful Android-based handheld on the market right now. That could change this year, but currently it's the most powerful device on the market that running Android. There are like, obviously like Lenovo's Legion, like MSI Claw or something are going to be stronger, but those are running Windows or SteamOS. This one's Android based, but you could go for AYN's Odin. The Ultra's out of stock, but you could get a Max, which is 16 gigs of storage or 16 gigs of RAM, 512 gigs of storage, while the Ultra was 24 gigs of RAM. 24 gigs of RAM and a terabyte of storage. That was $519. But you can get a Max, 16 gigs of RAM, 512 gigs of storage. And that one is more like you're holding a Wii U gamepad or a Steam Deck, that form factor, rather than the clamshell that is the Thor. And that would be, since it has, like, if you go with that route, which 450 is the same as the Thor Max 450, but it's a stronger processor. So, like, it could run PC games even. But yeah, like I said, okay, so because we jumped around to topics too much, I'll jump back one more topic to give you an example of the sort of thing I'm talking about in Polished Crystal. My current team is a Skarmory, a Kabutops, an Ampharos, a Sneasler, a Farigiraf, and an Alolan Ninetales.
Pretty cool.
So it's so like the top three are stuff you'd find in Crystal, except for the fact that you can't catch a Mareep in Crystal. But you could do it in Gold and Silver. You could trade a Mareep over from Gold or Silver. But then we have a regional, like a Hisuian Sneasel evolved into a Sneasler, not normally there. Girafarig evolution, obviously it's a Gen 9 thing, and then regional form of Ninetales. So yeah, just everything that you could link back to a Kanto or Johto Pokemon is in here.
It's pretty deep.
That's...
Only real Pokemon was that cool.
But have you tried buying the Legends ZA? Yeah, there you go.
No.
Yeah.
I don't even have a Switch 2 yet.
You don't need a Switch 2. It runs on Switch 1.
Barely.
I mean, it runs better than Scarlet and Violet. So
I mean, yeah.
Not hard to do. But the point is, I have been playing Pokemon nonstop, and I kind of want to take a break after I finish this one.
Yeah, what are you thinking about?
I'm not sure what to play. I'm not sure what to play.
I have ideas.
You have ideas? Okay, well, let me just tell you what I've already put on here.
I mean, books. don't
listen. That's
you got to read.
Thing to play. Thing to play next is not book. Book is not play next.
What you got? What you got?
Let's see. Do I have any Game Boy Advance games that aren't Pokemon? No. Do I have any GameCube games that aren't Pokemon? No. Do I have any DS games that aren't Pokemon? Yes. I have definitely not Pokemon. Fossil Fighters.
Fossil Fighters. I mean, that is. Have you played that one before?
I've never played Fossil Fighters.
You should play that one. It'll be fun.
Yeah. I could play that. 3DS. I have a lot more things that aren't Pokemon in 3DS.
Is there a Spectros for DS?
Fighters. I tried playing Spectrobes. I don't really like it.
Oh, that's right. I think we were talking. I forgot a few.
Wait, yeah. It did not. It did not click with me when I first played it. But yeah, for 3DS I could play Fossil Fighters. I have all three Fossil Fighters games. So just I would start with the first one there. That was more of a joke. But I have all 4 Etrian Odyssey games that are not on Steam.
Not yet.
So I probably would just play Etrian Odyssey 2 remake before those. So we'll discount those. What else do I have on here? Oh, I have Mario and Luigi Bowser's Story. I've never played that one.
Oh, that one's a good one.
I've only played I guess the first 2 Mario and Luigi's. This is the 3rd one or something like that. Yeah, I played obviously the first one, Superstar Saga, and then I played Partners in Time.
Have you played the DS, 3DS Mansion?
So I have the Switch port of Luigi's Mansion 2. I'll get to it. That's going to be on the channel, because Toxin and I have done Luigi's Mansion 1 and 3.
Yeah.
So.
うんこれが私たちの住む
俺なんかは異界を知っ
わかる裏では今も異界絡みで何かが起きそう考えたら私ねいろんな誘いを断って学園に縁もあってちょっと心配だった
とはね。
でも今はそれだけじゃないのXRC に関わるようになっていろんもう一つ
Discovering a lot of new
やりたいことが
things.
やりたい
Something else you want to do?
約束しよう
Make a
一緒
promise.
に絶対に
Protect
コウ
the
君
city
に会
together.
うし
Yep.
私も
All right. I don't know if I'm ever going to get to
言わ
this.
ずもがなだろ
Yeah.
う。改めてよろしく
Mario
な
3D Land.
とはね。俺たちで絶対に森見
Right? Like I don't know. But it's on here. One that I feel like I'm probably going to get to it. Picross 3D.
Yeah, you do like your Picross.
I do like me some Picross. But Star Fox 3D because I've never played Star Fox 64.
Yep.
I've played every single Star Fox after Star Fox 64. I've played Adventure, Assault, Command, Zero, but not Star Fox 1, 2, or 64. So maybe I'll finally get to that. Kid Icarus Uprising, which is a game that I've always struggled to play because I'm left-handed.
Yeah.
But I should be able to remap the sticks.
Good. Yeah, actually, you should be able to just.
I should be able to remap the sticks, so it's just basically swap the left and right sticks so that I can play that one. Ever Oasis. Which I guess is not ringing a bell for you.
No.
It's just one of those like late 3DS games that looked cool. So there's that. Let's see. Wii U. Nah, just Wind Waker. Switch. Nope. These are just games I've already bought, and they're for modding. So nothing new there. However, I did also install a few games through Game Native. I've stopped using Game Hub Lite, and I've started using Game Native because it's just slightly better. Basically, Game Native will go, okay, we know what your device is. It's this processor. People can register like driver and settings presets that work best with certain games.
Right. I think you mentioned.
I don't think I did.
Not last time streaming.
Did I? Okay.
I remember us talking about drivers and trying to get something to run because it wasn't last time, and then you had to like
no. So that was me.
reinstall
That
it.
was me. That was me trying to get Katamari. Once Upon a Katamari working with
Right.
that was with Game Hub Lite.
Gotcha.
Like
This one
wasn't
has
even-
like recommended settings from users.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be like users have compiled a list, and like this is the settings that work the best with your
気
hardware.
持ちよかったやっぱりステージは
And most of the time, it seems to work great,
それで
Yeah.
あ
from what I've heard.
アカペラなのにこの間の事件か
そうみたい前よりのびのびと歌えてる気がする周りにはスピカのメンバーそう思ったら
That's pretty
も
cool.
う
そうか
So the games I have installed.
それにしてもよかったのかよ
Okay, we're just gonna completely discount Temtem Swarm and Mega Bonk. Those are for if I just wanna do a run, right?
Yeah.
私の
I
中
mean,
の
they're
力
fun
も
little games.
But-
I'm like,
本当の意味
あ
But I have installed 3 other
改めてよろ
games.
しくな
Final Fantasy 3, 3D remake,
yeah.
Final Fantasy 5 pixel remaster,
Yeah. I
Final
mean,
Fantasy 6 pixel remaster.
the games like 4 and below are all kind of like the archaic old JRPG style.
Hey, I
Which
love
is
Final Fantasy 3.
good.
And the remake is
I mean,
proves on.
they're not bad. They're just they're lacking a little bit of story, but that's also limitations of the time when they were made. After that, it starts
Also,
to build
four has a very intense story. What do you mean?
like the way the narrative is delivered to you, a little sparse. Doesn't say that the quality is bad. It's just things start getting more intricate as time has progressed a bit more.
From I don't know. From what I played of 4, it fit quite a bit.
Maybe I misremembered. Or I didn't. Did I finish 4? I have to know. Like, I know I put 1 down because I was a little JRPG'd out at the time.
Like I fully understand 1 basically didn't have much of a story. 2 had more of a story, and then 3 was like a little lighter on the story.
I finished 4. Yeah, no. Which one was this? Oh, this one. No. Yeah, 4 was good. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
I misrecalled.
It's all good. It's all good. But like for 1 through 3, I get it.
Yeah, 1 through 3.
Those were the
Okay.
NES one.
Yeah.
Like I think Final Fantasy 4 was where we started with SNES and we could like actually do stuff.
Yeah. That's good.
Let me see, was Final Fantasy 4 on the SNES?
I do miss the dancing sprites jumping around and hopping in with the giant,
Nice.
like, the facial animations like we had in Chrono Trigger.
Oh yeah.
Like the, making the sprites feel
Chrono
lively.
Chrono Trigger was after these Final Fantasies. So
Yeah, it definitely took inspiration.
But yeah, that's what I have installed on here. Like this is probably like I could probably run a little bit heavier stuff, but I don't want to run stuff too heavy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that way your battery life
out of
isn't
those-
impacted as much. I do need to talk to this shop.
Battery life is important to maintain because.
Hey.
Well, I mean, so yes, battery life. Oh, that's sweet.
I mean, battery
But
like
also-
not like I mean, like your playtime like isn't as impacted because if you're running something heavy, then you're gonna.
Right. I don't mean battery health. I do also mean battery life. But
Yeah.
at the same time, I bought like if it's gonna be like a big thing, right?
Yeah.
If it's gonna be like I'm gonna be away from a charging cable, or if I'm gonna be away from a power outlet for a while,
You got a battery bank.
I bought a 25,000 milliamp hour
そ
battery
れじゃあ
bank.
始めましょう
Yes.
So it's 145 watts.
Yeah.
Just under the legal limit to take on a plane.
I mean, that's ideal, you know.
So you know,
やるか
I'd be good on the floor for a while.
それじゃあ始めましょう
I think you'll enjoy Fossil 5.
Okay.
I recall
Alright,
playing
I mean,
that
yeah,
a
I'll give it a
bit,
shot.
and that was pretty fun.
So that was you know what I did start maybe an hour in to the first Fossil Fighters, but I was playing it on my Steam Deck.
Yeah.
Just based off of your knowledge of the Steam Deck, do you see the problem?
Yeah. I might only have one screen. You can't do the mining, digging, or what.
Well, you can because it is.
You can
touch
swap.
screen.
Yeah.
Well, you can also just display it.
Side
You
to
can,
side.
you can have it displayed side to side. It's awkward.
Yeah.
But there's another problem that Fossil Fighters, at least the first one in particular, uses.
Not voice commands, is it?
It's the microphone.
It's
you have to
yeah,
blow on dust
Yeah.
and dirt and stuff.
Yep.
And it's just like binding that to a button.
Yep.
Just feels weird.
Feels weird.
So
Yeah, I
4
understand that.
actually has a microphone. or actually has a microphone, so it will work. So yeah, maybe I'll give it another shot.
Yeah, if I recall, closer to stories
Really, to Monster Hunter Stories. Okay.
than Pokemon.
I mean, that's fine. Love those games too.
Yeah. Speaking of which, the next stories game does look.
It comes out this month.
I forget. Was
I
only
don't-
on? Oh,
It's not only on Steam,
okay.
but it is on Steam. My question is, will it have actual co-op, like unlike the lies of Monster Hunter Stories 2's co-op?
Yeah, that was.
Nope. No multiplayer. No multiplayer in this one either. I mean, we should do it on the channel, right?
If it is, yeah.
No. It does. It's not going to have co-op, but I just mean we should do it on the channel anyway, right?
Yeah.
'Cause we did 2. So I could. Also, it would give you.
Work it
Also,
out.
it would give you a break from playing all the time.
Not that I mind.
Yeah. It's just to give you a
Oh,
break.
a break
every once
would
in
be
while.
good.
Because yeah, I think I'm on controls for every other time or every other recording session I do. So, like for me, this is the break.
This is the
But
break.
for you,
This-
you've been going on for at least 4 games.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, could she have? Yep, gone into an eclipse.
Got-
It's like
got-
every single side quest. The thing ends up in the eclipse. How could this happen?
Eclipse it.
Well, it was in that. I think there was one here, and there was one in that corner, behind the clothes shop. But I think it's probably somewhere else. Or check your eclipse list and see if there's one with a green exclamation point on it. You can just make Ho blue, you can make Asuka blue, you can make Yuki blue.
All the big hitters. Oh, nice.
There you go.
Clear the state. That's good. We'll save them from their own inner demon.
Yeah, the outer demons.
変わりますよ
The outer demon.
貫け
That is right.
I forgot. I also do have a fair number of PS1 games that I just haven't moved over to the Thor yet. That I
Yeah.
could play. Couple
Oh,
of
those are
PS1
pretty good.
or a few PS1
一気に
games.
駆け抜けた方が良さそうね
A very small number of PS2 games.
Those ones.
交代するわ
We're good.
シュートそこシュートそこそこ
I mean, yeah, the PS2, very little known
行
console.
きます
Very little name.
Yeah, like
交代す
nobody
るよ
bought that
そ
one
こ
probably. So there's like no games, right?
ここは任せてください
Definitely
交
not
代しますね交代しますね
No.
貫けや刃よ貫けそれやそれではいただきます
What you got for the PS2?
Just Shadow Hearts. Like that's it. Because like a lot of the other big, like, if I ever wanted to play Final Fantasy X, I think it's on Steam. If I ever wanted to play Final Fantasy 12, I think it's on. It is on Steam.
They're all on Steam. Except for 11, the MMO. I believe.
Yeah, 10.
That one
is
even might
with
be
10 too.
Even 11.
Final Fantasy 11 is definitely on Steam.
That is the MMO, right?
That is the MMO before the current MMO. Yes. Before 14. Let me see my PS1 games. Classic stuff like Ape Escape, Brave Fencer, Musashi. I played one of these Breath of Fires, so the other one. Digimon World 2 and 3, Jade Cocoon, both Jumping Flash games.
Did you play
Lunar,
Dusk?
Lunar 2.
Sorry, speaking of Digimon, did you play Dusk and?
Not yet. No, I forgot to move over. I don't remember which one I was playing. Maybe I'll get to that. Maybe not. I just played Time Stranger. Like, that's probably the better experience at this point.
It is. Yeah.
However, I do know for a fact that there are some Digimon in Dawn and Dusk that are not in Time Stranger. So
New team.
it'd be cool to use them. Huh?
New team acquired all the Digimon that you can't use.
Yeah, exactly. That you can't use in Time Stranger. That would be good. But like, yeah, so both Lunars, Legend of Dragoon, Vagrant Story, you know, like classic PS1 stuff, and then PS2 it's just like Shadow Hearts. Like that's it, Shadow Hearts from the New World, Shadow Hearts 2. Like that's, yeah, just all 3 Shadow Hearts games. I don't have anything else. Maybe I need more PS2 games. You know what? I do need more PS2 games. I think like Dragon Quest 7, right?
You know what? I might have to do that just for Quest games. They don't like to have those on.
Wait, no, there's no point in doing Dragon Quest 7 because I can just get Dragon Quest 7 reimagined.
Oh, they did do that.
Literally,
didn't
they just did a remake. It's coming out. That's coming out a month ago.
Oh, that's right. I remember them only doing 1
Yeah.
through 3 or 1 and 2.
Well, so 1 through 3 are the HD 2D like
Right.
pixel remasters. Dragon Quest 7, like, it was already a PS2 game, so this is just a 3D remake. Yeah. So like, I would just play that instead.
That'd be really funny. Well, this is a little bit tangential. It'd be really funny if Gabe was just like, "Hey, I bought this fab for memory. I'm only selling it to consumers." That would be kind of funny. Right? Not gonna happen.
A memory fab, yeah.
Yeah. Geb Newell's just like being the saint of gaming. With his little dark.
I don't know if he'd go that far.
Responses.
He's
No.
a company that wants to make money, and you would not make money.
Well, I mean, if you made a fab, he could still make money. It's mostly the prices are driven up by the fact that everyone is trying to buy them all from outbidding each other. No supply. Also, the fact that they didn't upgrade their production capabilities when they were able to. Flood hit. When was that? 7 years ago? There was like a time when we had a bunch of memory and then they stopped producing more over time because they're like, we have too much and now the price is going. You know, hit the brakes on this a little bit.
Yeah,
it's like
I don't know. I don't know anymore.
Either way, it would be kind of funny if Gabe was just like, here, have memory. It's not going to happen because the fabs that make the fabs are like one company. Maybe two. But like one company owns at least 80% production for the fabs that make them. Can't even say. I think we were talking about this before. Making memory like the most black magic thing. See. They have to like bounce lasers through droplets of tin and then mirror them and then like carve out divots in metal and then they have to fill that in precisely. Not mess any step of that at all up. X-ray etching is